Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I was coming on here to do a reading. I got a post-it note because I made this post-it note last night. And I usually don't do readings at night. And I have the weekend to myself. So I was like, oh, I can do a read. I'm going to do a reading at night. So it doesn't look like it, but it's actually like 7 p.m. Friday night tonight. So I was tapping in to do a reading on what your light side and your dark side wants to tell you, because I had finished my Merlin's War, and this is the battle between the family of light and the family of dark. And I want to tap into the place of that we all have light and we all have dark, and sometimes each one of them pull on us for us to grow and learn and to transform. So I got my post-it note and I was just like, okay, we're going to do that tomorrow. And I had my decks. We're going to be using the Healing Spirits Oracle, and we're going to be using the Unfolding Paths Tarot. But before that, I was getting started. I was lighting my candles, and right when I started lighting my candles, I started hearing These Dreams by Heart. And I was just like, where did that come from? And so I was just, so I said, okay, I'm going to play it. And then it really shook me, because the first line, it says, spare a little candle, save some light for me. And I was just like, oh, I was lighting candles and that song came to my head. I know the lyrics like that. I love Heart. I do. And I haven't heard the song in a while, though. I haven't listened to him in a while. And so when I heard that, I was just like, oh. And then so I strolled down just a little bit in the lyrics, and then it says, and the full moon that hangs over. And get this, tonight is a full moon, so we have that energy. And then as I was reading the lyrics, all of a sudden I got a tarot deck in my head. I got it's this deck right here. It's the Good Karma. The Good Karma Tarot, and at the bottom is the Hangman, and then that line, a full moon hangs over tonight. And it's so I was just like, okay, we're going to start this reading out first with just tapping into this energy that's coming into the reading before we even get started on the actual reading that I was going to do. So really strongly, some spirit guides are coming in. Someone's collective, someone's energy is pouring in. And I'm actually really hot right now. When I got home from work today, I stripped down in my underwear, and I've been sitting around the house in my bra and panties. And so after I went out and watered then I threw on this shirt so I could go outside and water the grass. But I'm really hot, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Here in Washington State, you don't really have that much air conditioning in most places. And so I'm hot right now, and I might just pause this I have a fan over there, so I might just blow it on me. I might just do that. Give me a second. I'm actually going to do that. And I have to pause because this shirt is a crop. Okay, I'm back. So, oh, I can feel that fan. It feels good. So, we are right now, this is a collective message, and like I said, we're going to first see what the universe, what God, what your ancestors, it's whoever you work with, what they want you to know about this song right now, because that's evidently important, because this deck came to my mind's eye. And then we'll get into the other part of the reading. So take what resonates, take what fits for you, and just leave the rest. If it doesn't fit for you, then just let it be. So what is this song about? What does the collective need to know about this song, I should say? Knowing that the Hangman's at the bottom, knowing they're here to find a new perspective. They're trying to get that spiritual guidance, some higher perspective. And I'm going to take all of those, and I think it's like 4. So yeah, it's 4. It's right now, it's saying it's time to, we have 6 of Swords. So yeah, this is not an easy, 6 of Swords is usually when you're going through something, you're going across, it's usually in the water with a boat and someone's there helping you. To me, this is saying that this is going to be hard, and you're going to have to do this on your own. This is your own thing you're going to have to climb. So think about what in that song. I know what that song is actually about. Ooh, that's important. Okay. That song is actually about these dreams. It's about going to sleep at night and dreaming of another life, a life that you want, being with the person you want to be with, being in a place you want to be, and being at a job you want to be at. So it could be any of those. So it's something that you want and something that you dream about, and that you don't have now. And that's what you want. And it's saying that you're going to have to do this on your own. It's your own willpower. It's your own climb. And then it's interesting because I love this. We know this climb is important because right after we have a 6, 7. So we're moving up. So once you get past, then you're going to you get to look at these dreams, these illusions, these, your emotions, what you want. What do you want? What do you love? What do you desire? What is fulfilling to you truthfully, not in this, this is the energy of not knowing. What do you want in love? What do you want to make your heart feel better? What's going to fulfill you? What's fulfilling to you emotionally? Okay. So what is that? And truthfully looking at it, getting past the clouds, because if you look, you can kind of see that you kind of can see clearly of what it is. And I love that the cups are empty in this, because it's kind of like you are creating what you want, your dreams. Okay. Your dreams. What are your dreams? Not someone else's. Someone else's cups could be full of gold, a house, all this things, but this is yours. That's why those cups are empty. And after you get to that place, manifest it, because we are, we do have full moon. And we just had the summer solstice as well. So this is a manifesting energy. This is putting out there what you want, what you desire. And sending it up there, making that wish on the star. Go outside tonight, really, and look up at the stars and say, God, I want this. Ancestors, I want this. Universe, I want this. This is what I want. This is what I dream of. This is what I want. And then putting it out there and having the hope that it's going to come, that it's going to happen. And then on top of this, we have an Ace of Swords. So finding a way, how can you set this truth in motion? How do you communicate this? Remember, the swords are cards of communications. They're also our thoughts. So how can you think of this in a clear, right mind? Or how can you communicate what you want clearly? You have to put it out there. What beautiful energy. So it's kind of like, okay, you have to do this yourself, and it's going to be hard. It's going to take guts. I feel like this is taking guts. This is not easy. Climb that mountain, whatever that mountain is, climb that mountain, and then see what you want. And I think part of the mountain is your emotions and your thoughts, because again, you have those swords on your back, which are things you're carrying, your thoughts, everything that you're carrying, your baggage of thoughts, your mindset, all of that, you're carrying that. And then getting on top of that mountain with those cups and saying, okay, this is what I want, this is what I desire, and looking up and saying, okay, I'm healing this, I want this, this is what I wish for, this is what I hope for, right? With that star. And then speaking your truth in the best way you know how to, whatever it is. Okay, that is the message for that song. I don't know why that came out, but that wanted to come out. So now let's look at these your light and dark side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Healing Spirits Oracle for the light side first. And then one for the dark. Can I have one for the light, please? One card for the light. one card for the light. I finished the book, and I did do my take on it. I talked about it yesterday, but I did it in my podcast, and that won't be out until like when that one is next week is something different. So it's the week after next week. So it's like the it's the first. It'll be out July 3rd. That's when I did the podcast for that will come out. Okay, so okay for the light side as your spirit guide. Oh my goodness! Wow. So your light is right now. Your light wants you to sit down and connect with your spirit guide. Simple as that. Wow. It says there might be times in this. No, that's the wrong one. I went to card 13. Oh, okay. When your head becomes too full of information and no answers come to mind, it is time to be still and tune with your guide. And I was thinking the meditation, sitting there with your guide, especially with that hangman. Remember, I kept seeing that hangman. That hangman is like sitting there. Okay, guide, what do you want? And if you're on your light side and you do that light work, sitting there and nothing's going on with you right now. So and saying, okay, what do I need? What guidance do I need to put out in the world? What do I need to focus on? And putting that out there, because that's really what's coming up. It says, then you'll hear the answers from your spirit guide. Even when your head is overfull with thoughts, your guide will still speak. Oh my gosh, that's kind of like the song too. So your light side is actually, honing in on that. So let's see what's going on. Let's do tarot with that. Oh, no. We're going to do tarot. We're going to use tarot to connect the two, because I love that. I'm bringing a border of connection together for those two is an amazing thing. So let's see what the healing spirits want us to know with our shadow side, with the dark side. With our light, we already did the light. Said talk to your spirit guys. What about the dark? What do you want us to connect with? What do you want us to know about our dark, our shadow? They gave me two, and it's interesting because they are like in the same color field. So it says this is the perfect time. So again, it falls in putting out that hope and that wish and those dreams, and or communicating. It says you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Remember I was saying, and then going out there with the full moon tonight and wishing upon that star. Look at that. And that has a lot of root and sacral chakra, which, that's where, your creativity and stuff comes from. That's where you manifest from as well. So let's look at those cards. Those are cards 41 and 43. They were interesting. In the 40s. We got in the 40s. Okay, so you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Only those who have overcome life hurdles can order their own life and skill. But when you reach a certain point in life, you know that you can make the appropriate changes when required. This is great too, especially if you have done shadow work and you have worked with your shadow before. This is really putting it in there that you know what to do. You know what to do. You know the steps. And then 43 is this is the perfect time. Life is a series of ups and downs until something pulls you to point where that is going to change. What is changing and is what is expanding. It is a special moment when things are falling into place and the stars are in complete alignment. Now is that moment for you. Okay, we got this star card. This is the perfect moment. So go outside tonight. I'm going to go out there, and I wrote down some stuff earlier today with, I actually wrote some stuff yesterday and I wrote some stuff today, but I'm after this and I do some yoga, I'm gonna go out there because it's still light outside, and well, I'm gonna have to wait because it's not dark yet, and because I gotta find me some stars, so I'm gonna wait until it's a little darker and I'm gonna do it too. But oh, it is saying this is the perfect time to go out there, especially if your mood is up. Okay, so before you go out there and do that, make sure you're vibrating nice and high and in perfect alignment. Like do some meditation, do some breath work, go do a cleansing shower, go have some fresh fruit, do like me, do some yoga, make sure you're drinking water, play some high vibrational music as well. Get your crystals out, cleanse the energy, do that kind of stuff, and then go out there and do the thing, you guys. It is time. Tonight is the night. I don't know why. I feel excited about it. It's something new and different and funky. Again, look at this. The Hangman. Something guides. Oh my God. And yet, when I cut, look, the moon and the Hangman. So let's gap these energies together. Oh my gosh. This is, wow. This is amazing. When I did a little spiritual path reading for myself yesterday, and I looked at the cards, I was just like, okay, you giving me, let me say that I had three different fives, and they were not they were not. The only one that wasn't on the table was like the Five of Cups. But the other fives were there, and I was like, "Oh, y'all come to play. Y'all come to play with me today, okay?" But today, that was my energy yesterday. So, how do we connect this light and this dark? How do we work with this energy? Give us some connection cards. Ooh, okay. So with this light, we have the Empress and we have the Page of Swords. So, oh my God, more manifestation. More. Look how she is in her freaking power. Look at that. She is birthing something. She is bringing something in. Like, I love this energy. Someone's really loud out there. I don't even know what neighbor it is. I think their street's over and they're loud. I don't know if you hear it or not, but they're banging. And then I have this Page of Swords, and so it's like learning something, like getting some kind of information, which in facts, like, is the light gives you clarity, it gives you information, and it helps you step into your power, into this, you're making sure, and it's wonderful. You know what, if a masculine energy is on the other side, that'd be great, because it defies that, those polarities of the light and the dark, the feminine, the feminine, the masculine, I'm not saying the feminine is light. Actually, the feminine usually falls under the dark energy, actually, because the masculine is supposed to be the sun and the feminine is supposed to be the moon, I think. And then, all of those, like up and down, these, but the feminine energy is falling in this light energy, and getting information in this energy. Also, we have this blue, we have this communication energy, or seeing the truth, speaking her truth and knowing the truth and getting the facts, and that is what she's looking for. That's what she wants, and it's showing up for her, getting clarity and getting information. And with those birds, it's like chatter, communication, chatter, but very very strong. Okay, so what about this dark? How does this dark connect to this Empress and this Page of Swords? Oh my gosh, we got another page. One more card, please. What goes with this page? Okay. This is the Ten of Wands and the Page of Cups. So no, the dark side has been carrying a lot of heavy things, and it's time when you get to the 10, it's time to release that. We already have a 1 there because we have the Ace of Swords, and pages to me are like ones as well because they are that new beginning as well. They have that fresh start, and so you're done with this 10, stepping out of this 10. And it's funny because we have this Empress who's is like in the power, but we have this other, your light side is in this very beautiful energy, this divine feminine energy, this abundant energy, right? And then she steps into with learning and facts and information. And the other side, the dark side, has carried burdens of, your dark side carries those. Your shadow carries the regret, the shame, the guilt, the frustration, the anger. Those things are part of our emotions. Those things are part of our life. Things are part of everyone's walk. And we have them for different things, different times in our life. And so, yes, they're part of our shadows. And yes, they are a part of us, right? And but we don't live in them, we don't dwell in them. That's the thing. That's when we get to that 10 and we've carried too many of them, it's time to start letting those go and releasing those, and looking at them and saying, okay, why am I carrying all this anger? Why am I carrying all this frustration? Why am I carrying all this self-loathing? Why am I carrying all this hatred? Why am I carrying all this shame? Why am I carrying all this guilt and this fear? Why am I carrying this? And saying, okay, I want to be more playful. I want to be more creative. I have this Page of Cups. I want to, I can be at any age. You can be any age and be this Page of Cups. That's why I like this Page of Cups so much. It is not just a child on here. It is someone who has lived their life and they're like, you know what? Even though I am 40, I'm 50, 60, 30, I can still change. I can still be open to new things. I could be open to, my emotions can change, and being open to that, and being open to this playfulness and stepping into that energy, and learning how to do it. And those two things merge together. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is such a beautiful message. So let's end this full moon message with a full moon card. Let me see if I can skedaddle over here. I gotta put my whole chair so show my butt. Okay. I just want, do I want Moonology or do I want, let's do Moonology messages from the Oracle. Or maybe baby. Yeah, maybe baby. Okay. Let's get a last message that we can close with tonight. So I kept this nice and simple, and I like that I did. I want you to take this energy. This boys. What is our closing message? Universe. Thank you. Anything else? Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this. We're going to get into that. Look at that. Moon set. This full moon. Releasing those 10 of Wands. Releasing. We have from our shadows. Releasing that 10 of Wands. We also got from that song. Carrying things, going up this mountain of thoughts of things we carry again, and releasing that. It's moonset. It's releasing. You're done. You're done. You're done not living the life you don't want. You're done. Uh, it's time to let go. Whatever you're asking about, offer it up to the divine release and release it. Although you are constantly creating your own reality, there is something about your current situation that suggests that what's done is done. You've played your part. Release. When you release an issue to the universe or the divine, you allow space for whatever it is for your own highest good to take its course. As much as you might think you know exactly what you want, drawing this card suggests you need to allow the universe to show you your best step. Make the word acceptance your key word for the moment. Dance with it. Trust what the universe has an amazing plan for you, because it does. Sometimes we need to accept the situations have evolved, even if we're not quite ready for them to do so. When this card comes up, there is a sense that the emotional seasons are changing, so move on. Sometimes you just have to let go and let God. Ooh. Um, what I feel is once that moon releasing, it's time to let go of whatever it is. And this full moon tonight, um, going through those motions and that thing, all the things, going through that the whole stage of, use the rest of the night to do whatever you needed to release that, because once that moon is gone and that sun comes up, it's a new day, and it's time to let go of whatever it is that's you no longer want to, whatever you're saying to the divine, whatever you're coming to it with, that you're done, yeah, that you're releasing it. um yeah, wow. I'm I am ready to release some stuff. Yeah. So I'm with you. I think everyone could. I think this is a reading for everyone. Everyone could have something that they probably need to release, and or it's like it's done. Let it go. It's over. Let it go. So, um, and let God do His work. Let the universe do His work. Okay. Love this reading. Do your thing, you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. You can like, you can comment, you can share, you can have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.